Well, congratulations to the Morans. Now, let's head to the corridors of justice, where the International Criminal Court has once again affirmed its decision to bar Kenyan lawyer Paul Gicheru from making any public pronouncements and statements or granting media interviews regarding charges he's facing at the Hague-based court. Now, Gicheru allegedly committed offences touching on administration of justice by allegedly corruptly influencing witnesses in the Kenyan case revolving around the post-election violence that followed the 2007-2008 disputed presidential election. Kevin Ogutu takes us through what this means for the lawyer who surrendered to the authorities in November of last year, 5 years after his warrant of arrest was issued.
Custody of the International Criminal Court if he continues to violate the terms of his interim release. Gicheru, who surrendered to the court, was allowed to go home after an application that was granted with conditions. But the court now says Gicheru has violated those terms, which included not making any public statements, social media posts, or communicate with the media about the merits of the case. Gicheru granted a media interview soon after he got home. In a memo by Judge Sophie Alpini Gansu dated February 19th, the chamber noted that after having arrived in Kenya on 1st February 2021, Mr. Gicheru gave an interview on 4th February 2021 to a Kenyan newspaper. Therein, he made statements tangent to the current proceedings. Further, the press release from ICC indicates that the chamber reminds Gicheru that the conditions set out in the interim release decision have to be fulfilled by him at all times. The prohibition on making any statement, social media post, or communication with the media covers all actions which directly or indirectly discuss the merits of the case. And because of this, the chamber recalls the conditions set out in the interim release decision and that they have to be adhered to at all times. The memo comes just days after 51-year-old British lawyer Karim Ahmad Khan, who represented Kenya's Deputy President William Ruto at the ICC, was appointed and is set to take over from current ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda in June. The election on 12 February settled the process of finding the Hague-based court's third prosecutor, which began in 2019 and dragged through 2020 and early 2021, as the Assembly of State Parties failed to agree on a candidate by consensus. Both Bensouda, a Gambian who had previously served as the court's deputy prosecutor since 2004, and her predecessor, Argentine lawyer Luis Moreno Campo, were elected by consensus. Kevin Ogutu, KTN News.
Well, that's all we had for you here at Weekend at 1. I hope you're adequate.